So Joe Burrow talked to reporters yesterday about the concept of bringing T back this offseason. Obviously, T is going to hit free agency this offseason unless we work out a new contract or we franchise tag him. Here's what he had to say about him potentially leaving. He said, obviously, we'd love to have T back. He's a big part of what we've done here. It's no secret, our relationship. I expect T to be back. That's a sentiment in the locker room. We all want T back. We know what kind of player he is. We know what kind of person he is. He's what being a Bengal is all about. Like you said, we'll see, but I think we should have a good opportunity. And that's kind of what we're hearing around the locker room, is that a lot of people are saying, yeah, we think T's going to come back. Not really much with Tyler Boyd, but definitely with T. Higgins. And I think a lot of the reasons why is because, as I've said many times, probably we're going to franchise tag him. So, for this season, for next season, most likely, 100%, yes, T is going to be back with us. Doesn't mean he's going to be back for us, in the future, but at least for one season, we should remain with T. Higgins. So many times, we could either do one of two things, exclusive or non-exclusive. Non-exclusive means you got to give us 2 first-round picks, and then you can offer T. Higgins a contract, but we have the opportunity to match it and offer him more, match the contract that they offer, and we can take him for that contract. Or, option 2, exclusive franchise tag, which means no one can talk to him. The difference is $6 million. So it's $25 million for the exclusive, $19 million for the non-exclusive. Keep in mind, this is wide receiver money. This is not quarterback money. Quarterback money exclusive, I believe it's non-exclusive is still $35 million, if I am correct. And then exclusive for quarterback money, I believe now it's like $55 million. So it goes up there, depending on the position, depends on how much money it is. Pretty much how exclusive contracts work is they take the top 5 salaries at that said position, so whatever position you want to look at, you divide it by 5, and that's what money you're getting per year. Now, if you franchise tag a player more than 1 year, so let's say you do it 2 years, the second year is 120% the base salary of what he made last year. So that's why franchise tagging someone twice is really difficult to do, because you're giving them 120% of already a huge salary, right? So, not something that a lot of people like to do for obvious reasons. But at the end of the day, the reason why I truly do believe that T will be back is because of the fact that Jamar Chase, when he talked about his salary and he talked about his new contract, he said very clearly, I want my money up front. And which is, again, a lot of that in the signing bonus. And when he asked about T. Higgins coming back, he said, well, we might be able to figure something out, because we don't know how much I'm going to take, if I'm going to take really anything from, and alluding to, the cap. Because if you can push all that money toward a signing bonus, yeah, that's pretty much what he's alluding to. Less base salary, all signing bonus, push that out over a certain amount of time, and yeah, you can get the salary cap very, very low. Now, I'm not sure if, when he said he wants money up front, then that's the question is, well, will he accept void years, where you put all the salary cap, signing bonus toward the end of the contract, which gives you a very cheap next 4 or 5 seasons, money, but then at the end of the year, at the end of the contract, is when he gets all his money. That way we could keep T. Higgins. Again, like I said, we have to wait and see what ends up happening with Jamar Chase's contract, and I think that's kind of where the Bengals are sitting right now. They don't want to go out there, try to figure things out with T, when they can franchise tag him, and then go back later after they get Jamar Chase under contract. But I'm expecting Jamar Chase to probably be under contract by the end of the summer. There's no way, in my opinion, that he's going to be more than end of the summer. And the reason why I say that is because I truly believe he wants to get T under contract as well. I think he wants T there, because not only because he's great friends with him, that's his brother, he loves him. Nothing is better for a wide receiver than having another good wide receiver on your team. And you might say, wait, hold up, that makes kind of counterintuitive, right? Because if you're a great receiver, you want the ball more. Well, if you don't have T on the other side and every single other receiver is Trenton Irwin, Chuck Sizzle, and Yoshi, they're going to double, triple, quadruple you every single play. It's what happened in the Bills game. It's happened in many games this year. When T's not out there or not 100%, Chase is blanketed. And then he's not able to get his numbers. He's not able to put up big boy crazy stats because of the fact that you have all the coverage against him. And the number one corner is always going to be on him. But when you have T on the other side, the number one corner sometimes might go and play either guy. So that's why, again, if you're a number one receiver, your best friend is to have a solid number two. Not a better number two because, you want that money. You don't want him to get paid more money. But you want to have a guy who is capable to actually help you by taking some, attention away from you and not having to deal with as much coverage. So, again, yeah, Chase needs T back. Now, obviously, Chase is going to get a big boy contract. I think Chase does care about stats, so he's not just about money. And what I mean by this is, like, if he really wanted to, he could just be like, you know what, I'll just take the money and T can leave. But he cares about stats and winning. And the way you get stats and you win is by having a receiver over there, right? So it's a legacy a little bit more than the money. But he definitely does want the money. He's made it very clear. He wants the money. But he's not all about the money. He's also about stats and legacy too. So I truly believe we will figure out a way with T. Higgins. Joe Burrow said it best when he said, we're going to keep the band together. We're going to go ahead. He took less money. Well, he didn't take less money. But he structured his contract well enough for us to keep all of our star players. And I don't see the reason why we would not figure out a way to get that done. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, right? Because the salary cap is never easy. But with pushing money toward the future, kind of void years, up to 5 void years, balancing money around, restructuring contracts, you can get it done. You just need everyone to play ball. And if the whole locker room is kind of in that mindset of, we expect to have T back. We expect T to be on this team. We expect T, because the mindset I've been hearing about Tyler Boyd is pretty much the opposite. It's really just, hey, man, wherever TB goes, I support him. Wherever TB goes, I support him. Awesome TB. I hope he has a great career. I hope he does great. There's all this mentality of, yeah, TB's gone. But with T. Higgins, it's always, no, that guy's not going nowhere. So, yes, obviously, Tyler Boyd's been there longer, and it's also the money and, productivity is better with T, but it's very much that T is a part of this team. So, we'll see what ends up happening. But I'll see you guys in the next one.